Yo! Yo, look at this! Yo, look at this, man! This shit looks insane! Bro! Bro! Dude, they cooked. Like, this frame right here, it literally, absolute cinema. Absolute cinema that I just witnessed. This trailer is so good. No matter how much I watch it, no matter how many times I repeat this trailer, I can't get enough of it. It is just such an amazing trailer. And it's so good, in fact, that it is literally number 5 on trending on the entire platform of YouTube. A platform that has millions, hundreds of thousands, and millions of videos uploaded per day. It is number 5 on trending. And we have had next to no information Chainsaw Man-wise in years. Let me explain. Chainsaw Man Season 1 ended in fall of anime 2022, aka going into 2023. That is when Chainsaw Man ended. And we are going into 2025. So if we calculate the time gap, it has been literally 2 years. Now it's probably going to be about 2.5 years until the movie eventually comes out. So it's been a while since there's been really any new content for Chainsaw Man anime-wise. And there's a lot of anime-onlys. And to see that after, despite all those years passing, you see the movie actually, this trailer for the movie trending so much on YouTube is legitimately insane. Now, there is a lot to cover as well when it comes to this trailer. I mean, for one, oh my goodness, whoever did these impact frames, they were going insane. Like, it is actually nuts, the impact frames. But also, just the way certain colors and shading and line work is done, it is honestly, it's a bombshell of a difference. It really is. So let's actually get into some of the things. So, one of the big details that everyone is talking about ever since the trailer dropped, last night, technically early this morning, was the comparisons of Season 1 and now the upcoming movie. And I think just this image alone really just showcases the different takes of art direction for the movie and for Season 1. Now, for those that are unaware, I'm about to let you know some knowledge. Season 1 was very unloved by the Japanese community. Now, I'm not saying everyone hated it, I'm not saying that, but it was very clear that the Japanese community over in Japan wasn't a big fan of the direction that Nakayama, aka the director of Season 1 of Chainsaw Man, had for Chainsaw Man Season 1. His vision was to make it more realistic, more thematic in terms of movie films, and Fujimoto was a very big film buff. It was kind of his vision in a way, and so technically Nakayama was just honoring what Fujimoto wanted and made Season 1 look a little bit distinct, a little bit more realistic and toned down, and there was a lot of realism to it, and a lot of the colors were very muted. However, before Season 1 aired and came out and all that, and even after, the covers to certain, color covers and stuff of Chainsaw Man, it's always been extremely vibrant. Fujimoto has always had vibrant colors that, basically are very similar to what Dawn to Dawn does in its manga covers and color pages and stuff. And so, when Season 1 came out, a lot of the Japanese community, and even some in the West, were talking about why is the series so muted. It does not look good. It doesn't look like what Chainsaw Man should be. And for a very long time, people were like, Chainsaw Man should be more colorful. And now seeing the comparisons of Season 1 and then now the movie, that overall topic, that discussion is obviously resurfaced once again. And I feel like what this definitely shows is that I think there is some credibility to be had here now, that the vibrant colors of Chainsaw Man definitely look very good. I'm not putting down Season 1 because it is absolutely a masterpiece of a season, and I feel like people give it too much crap for how incredible it really does look. But regardless of that, I'm not digging back completely into that topic. I'm just saying, looking at the movie and its art direction, it definitely is unique. It stands out, it's extremely vibrant, and I mean, the trailer alone with the background art and all that still has some reminiscent muted colors from Season 1, but it does have a lot more of a vibrant contrast with the characters, I think, that really stand out. This Aki scene, oh my goodness, like, this scene is just so freaking good, oh my goodness. But what I'm trying to say is that we have a new director. And this was kind of expected for a while. There's a lot of rumors, a lot of speculation, a lot of leaks about it. But, you know, Tatsuya is now the new director for Chainsaw Man that is going to be directing the upcoming movie. He has worked on a considerable amount of stuff over the years. I mean, he's even worked on episodes 6 and 9 of Frieren. And just to showcase, you know, it's this episode where Aura, the guillotine, appears. So, definitely an individual that, has quite the pedigree. Definitely has worked on a lot of good stuff. I mean, they've worked on My Dress Up Darling. They've worked on some of the best episodes of Chainsaw Man as well. I mean, in general, they've worked on a lot of Black Clover. I mean, holy crap, a lot of Black Clover. So, I do think that Tatsuya, he is definitely very talented. If there's anyone that could potentially carry the legacy after Season 1, it's definitely this man right here. However, I do think that because of just the overall reaction people are having to the new trailer and how good it looks, it definitely is making people probably a little bit more upset with Nakayama than they once were, and I do feel bad for this man. Now, I'm not gonna lie, he was a little bit antagonistic and stuff, but I feel like he tried to do something different and unique, and he's been very shunned about it, and it's sad, because this might actually hurt him ever returning for Chainsaw Man, or maybe even getting future work as director. I don't know. I don't know how it fully works over there, but I do think that just judging by the reaction from the Japanese community, and you know, just how it went down with all that drama, and then the sales as well for Chainsaw Man, I think it speaks for itself that, you know, Nakayama, if, like, for instance, you know, after that happened, and if Tatsuya does a very good job with the movie, and the movie sells very well, I feel like they're going to reflect a lot on the director, and he's probably going to get even more flack than he already did. But let's get back on topic of the movie. So, this movie, legitimately, we got an air date, finally. We know when it's going to be coming out. It's 2025. Now, we don't have a specified date for when it's going to come out, but judging by how these announcements usually work, I'm going to assume it's going to come out at the earliest, I doubt this one, but at the earliest, it's spring of 2025. But, if I had to take a good educated guess, it's probably going to be sometime around maybe middle of summer or late summer when the Reze movie comes out. That's my general assumption. I could be wrong here, but that's usually how these announcements work. But, looking at the trailer in general, it is beautiful, and I feel like because of, you know, it being a movie, it will allow the movie to be entirely uncensored. I mean, to be fair, Chainsaw Man Season 1 had already pushing the boundaries of some uncensored content, but I do think that the movie, thanks to it being in a cinema, it will allow more unfiltered nature of Chainsaw Man and allow these animators to do even crazier stuff than they once did. I love the art direction. I love seeing one of my favorite characters as well, like Beam here, just moving around in this trailer. It looks so good, man. It is just, it's absolute cinema. That's exactly what it is. And just looking at the reaction of what I've seen from the public reception ever since this trailer came out, I mean, the trending alone speaks for itself. I mean, number 5 on trending. It's clear there's a lot of positivity around this, and I mean, I think that in general it's nice to see. I'm glad to see that Chainsaw Man returned to form and a lot of positivity around the anime. That's good. It makes me very happy to see that, because there was a lot of negativity around Chainsaw Man Season 1, so I'm glad to see just so much positive vibes radiating off the community ever since this trailer came out. Now, with all that being said, we do have some staff listing as well here. We know who's going to be working on what and doing certain designs and stuff, and you can pause the video and look at it yourself here, but the staff is pretty freaking juiced. Like, if you do a brief little research on some of these people that are working on this, it is a very juiced staff. It definitely has some all-star actual animators and people that work in the industry that's going to be working on the movie, so I'm excited about that, which gets into the next thing, the movie. I really hope that the movie releases globally. It's a chance it doesn't. It's a very high chance. But I know for a fact when it comes to anime movies, you know, usually when they come out, you have to wait maybe 3 to 6 months to be able to actually see them around the world in different countries, and even then, you don't get to see them everywhere for a very good long time. So I do hope, judging by how Studio MAPPA is, I mean, they love money, and they would be shooting themselves in the foot if they didn't release it globally. But judging by how much they love money, they are a company at the end of the day, and also just looking at the overwhelming success of this trailer and how many people are watching it, I do hope that this lights a fire under them to release this movie globally, at least with subtitles, for everybody can actually watch it. I really hope that's the case, because I want to watch this movie as soon as possible, even though I know what's going to happen. Obviously, I've read the manga. I want to see the direction that the new director does with the movie, but also just see Chainsaw Man animated once again. So I hope that we don't have to wait a long time for the movie. I will keep you all up to date if more information of that does come out, so look forward to that one. If I find anything and it's unearthed, I will let you all know in a follow-up video. But yeah, that's about it. It's really good. I'm excited, man. It's been a very good day. I mean, this isn't the only piece of news that's come out today. I might have to make separate videos for the other stuff, but this one in general, I needed to make a dedicated video on it because, man, Chainsaw Man is such a good series. It's legitimately an incredible, incredible manga and an incredible anime, and I'm glad to see it just doing so well here. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Be safe, stay healthy, and I love you guys. Chibi out.